What's up, Real? It's Coach Key, Real Coaching Podcast. I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode here today. My guest today is Desmond Howland, as known as Coach Jit. You know, down south native man. You know, very popular in the down south area. Played at the Florida State University. Played at Miami South Ridge. You know, now he's a coach at South Day Senior High School, man. So, Coach Jit, do you want to introduce yourself more before we start?
You pretty much covered everything, man. You know, neighborhood hero, man. Coach Jet, everybody love you, man. You know how that go,
All day.
for sure.
Yes, sir. All right, so just let's start from the beginning, man. You know, everybody know you for football, man. You know all the things that you've done in football down south. You know, who inspired you to want to play the game of football at a young age?
Well, inspiring, I just used to watch, like, NFL for real.
Uh-huh.
Jerry Rice was my favorite football player. I ain't never had, like, no neighborhood inspirations, though, like, because where I come from, like, Ghouls, it wasn't nobody really making it for real. Like,
Right.
so I used to tell my old girl, like, I want to play football because Jerry Rice. Like, that's
Right.
real rap.
Right.
I ain't never had, like, no neighborhood, like, hero for real.
Mm-hmm. So, like, growing up playing football, where did you play football at?
Well, I started at 5 years old. I started at Palmetto Raiders. I
Okay.
played there every single year.
Okay.
Got some years with Coach Knight, Coach Smitty. And it was amazing because we won a lot, bro.
Right.
Like, I never been a loser for real.
Right.
I won, like, my whole life.
Uh-huh.
But just playing with Coach Knight, he got studs every year, bro. Like, studs. And I wasn't developed yet.
So you wasn't developed yet, right?
At all.
So what position did you play?
O-line, O-line. You know, I ain't play O-line. I played 6 plays and get
So
back.
you didn't even start.
Never.
So when did you start like feeling yourself in youth football? Was it ever a time?
Well, I had that late birthday, like August 8th.
Uh-huh.
So I was able to stay down like 2 years.
Okay.
So when I stayed on the 2 years, like playing with younger kids, they pretty much felt me, you feel me?
Right.
But when I was playing with kids like my age, kids older, it was kind of tough for me,
Right.
for real.
So how you feel like through that whole process, you know, what made you to want to work better and how did you get better to become the person who you were when you got to high school?
I ain't even gonna lie to you, Coach. So ninth grade year, it was one of them years when I played on the park.
Okay.
So I played with younger kids. And
Okay.
I wasn't always this big.
Right.
So I was a fat, chubby kid. So when I played ninth grade, I started with Coach Knight. I played O-line, offensive tackle.
Right.
So 10th grade rolled around. I'm like, I don't care about football no more. Like, I'm this short, fat kid, bro. Like, I don't want to play football no more. It's over with.
Right.
But God just blessed me with some height for real,
Right.
bro. And
Right.
it ain't just happened overnight. You feel me? Like with the progress and everything on the
Uh-huh,
field.
uh-huh.
Like I had to work for it. Like
Right.
I was just like a class clown. Terrible grades, bro.
Uh-huh,
It was bad, bro.
Uh-huh. So like, but when did that turn around? Like when was it like okay,
All right, so-
like
so
you started making a name for yourself?
It's a long story. Like, so 10th grade year, going into spring,
Uh-huh.
they hired new coaches who I was telling you about, Coach Burrows,
Yeah.
Coach Perez, all them. So
Uh-huh.
Coach Perez, he was in schools during the hours. So I saw him walking down. I never seen him before. He's a white man.
Right.
Cool as fuck, though. Like,
Right.
he one of them for real.
Right.
So he's staring at me. So then I done got my growth spurt. I'm like 6'3" now. So I'm still a clown, though, in
Right.
school. Like, I ain't worried about football. So
Right.
he's staring at me, bro. I'm like, man, what that dude looking at? So I bend back the corner. He talking to my PE coach. So the PE coach, you know, at this time, I'm bad, bro. I'm terrible, bro. Like, not really terrible kid. I'm just a playful
Right.
individual, for
Uh-huh.
real. So he like, what's up with him? Oh, that guy don't want to play no football. Like, he don't want to play no football. So me just being, I'm like, man, I want to play. Like, I really want to play. Like, so he told me to come to practice, come check him out. So he introduced me to Coach Burrows. Coach Burrows like, what's your GPA? I'm like, I don't know. Knowing it's terrible. Like,
Right.
see him the next day. He like, you check your GPA? Nah, Coach, I ain't check. I had something to do. Just lying, bro. Lying.
Uh-huh.
So Coach Burrows went to check for me.
Right.
So he seen me like, bro, you know you got a 1.1? Yeah, bro, like 1.1. Like, I didn't do anything in the hallways for real,
Uh-huh.
bro. So Coach Burrows, like, he really saved my life for real.
Wow, that's
Like,
crazy, man.
He made me take these classes and a lot, bro. Like, he just got me. I had a 2.1 when the season started.
Oh wow.
But-
So when you checked your grades, was it your 10th grade year in the spring?
Yeah, 10th grade year in the spring.
Okay,
Like, So
okay.
I played my 11th grade year, but I
Okay.
wasn't taking it serious, like,
Okay.
for real.
So what were some things that you was doing to improve those grades that spring year?
All right, so you probably young. How old are you, Keon?
I'm 31.
31. So I was a school called Choice back in the day,
Okay.
like a little, like the school they got now, like the Rice Jerry School.
Okay.
So it was one of them schools back then where you take like summer courses, and I had to take like 4 classes in 1
Okay,
year. So my
okay.
whole summer was booked. Like I was booked the whole summer, but I mean it's something I wanted to do now because I had the size and everybody was gassing me up like you need to play. I was bumming kids in the neighborhood. I'm like,
and
I
was
need
you
to take it
playing? So,
serious.
and did you play that spring?
I
'Cause
didn't
the
play
coach,
that spring.
Oh, you didn't play.
Bro, it's like I was still like, nah, I don't want to play, but I was in the middle. Like you feel me?
So what made it just click?
Coach
saying
Burrows, he saw me the first day of school.
that,
He like, you know, you got a 2.1. He like, come to practice today. Then go to practice again, bro. Next day, he was like, why you come to practice? I'm not coming today.
and
So
you was a junior or
I was
sophomore?
a junior.
Okay.
I was a junior.
Wow,
So this is my junior
man.
year. So
That's
I go to
crazy.
practice. I go to practice first day of school. I didn't go to summertime or nothing, bro. So I go like the second day of school. I'm in practice, and that's how I kicked off for real.
Wow. And did you start that at junior year?
Start. I barely got in, but I mean, it was nobody's fault but mine for
Right.
real.
Right.
I had some dudes in front of me, pretty good dudes, my homeboys. But as I worked and got better, I felt like I was better. Like
Right,
I
right,
needed to start
right.
a position. That's when I
Uh-huh.
started taking football serious. Like
Uh-huh.
then I started seeing like my homies like Ralph go to college.
Uh-huh.
You remember Ralph?
Yeah, I know Ralph.
Ralph went to Ole Miss
Uh-huh.
on TV. I'm like, man, because he started motivating me. 'Cause
Uh-huh.
we was the same position.
Right.
So I'm like, man, I gotta do something. Like
So then that senior year is when you kind of like
yeah,
picked
the
up.
senior year was like I'm a leader now. It's me, Gerard, and Drew for real.
Uh-huh.
So they already got 30 plus offers. Like I got to tighten up for real.
Right.
Yeah, that's how that
And
went.
you did go crazy. So let's talk about your senior year, man. So what are the most memorable moments that you feel that you was like, wow, I can do this now?
I mean, just everything, bro. Like just knowing where I come from for
Right,
real. Like,
right.
It just I always wanted to wear number 1. You feel me? And I got the opportunity to wear number 1 in my senior year. So I was gonna take advantage of that shit, bro. Period, bro. Like anybody around me, like I'm getting busy for real. Like
Right.
I don't see nobody, bro. I got this stick on, and I don't see nobody for real, bro.
So do you remember a play in your senior year that you
I mean, I used to bomb people for real, bro.
real.
Because I played wide receiver too. I used to bomb people for real, but everything, bro, just being Friday night under the light at Harrisfield Tropical, like, I'm lit, bro. As soon as I step off this bus, bro, I'm lit, bro.
So like you used to bomb people. So you did play receiver in DN, but who do you think your game was like as a receiver? Like who would you compare yourself to
Nah, I
as a
wasn't.
receiver in the league?
No, I wasn't. I ain't for the count. I want to go deep, bro.
So you wanted to go
Like,
deep.
I was 6'3", so when we get in the
But you
red
was
zone,
running past people or no?
sometimes they
Okay.
was just, bro, they was terrified for real.
Right.
Like, they thinking I'm little man from last year.
Uh-huh.
Like, they terrified. They don't even know what I could do for real. So
Right.
I just took advantage of that. Oh, you want to be scared? I might do a comeback. You not for to tackle me.
Uh-huh.
Like, so just throw me a comeback, and he not going to tackle me, period, bro.
Right.
So that's how that went. Some people used to play off. All right, play off. I catch the comebacks all day.
Uh-huh.
But when Drew got the quarterback, it was like the Drew show. Then that's when I focused more on defense.
Okay.
I wanted sacks because it was like a DN at Miami Central.
Uh-huh.
It was me and him neck to neck, like 20-some sacks. He ended with more than me, like 24. I had 21,
Wow.
but made all day. I mean, I just like my football career just like was like a roller coaster for real,
Right.
which I ain't never take serious for real.
Right. So like, what can you tell your younger self if you had to redo high school all over again?
I wish
what,
I could.
What would you tell your younger self? What would you have been doing different to thinking that, well, maybe you can get I mean, you ended up on a big stage, so
Yeah.
I can't even say
Right.
a big stage, but what would you have done different in high school?
Man, first thing first, 9th grade, I would have played high school. I would have never played on the park.
So you believe whoever's in 9th grade, they don't need to be playing at the park.
No, that's stupid, bro.
Uh-huh.
Because the park don't have a weight room.
Uh-huh.
You got to take advantage of that weight room.
Yeah.
That's what. Second thing, I've been at weight room heavy, bro. Heavy, bro. Because that's the most important thing. I'm 6'3", but I'm skinny. But when I start lifting like my junior, senior year, I see the scouts coming in. Like, we got mirrors all around the Reds, bro. So I go straight to the curveball. You know what time it is, bro. Like, so I see them, they looking at me like I'm cutting my eye. I'm looking at them like, I see, yeah. And they make you feel good about yourself. I know you went through the same process.
Right.
Feel me?
Uh-huh.
So it make you feel good about yourself, man.
Uh-huh.
So as a younger person, just grades, go to class, don't skip, bro. Cause like I say, my life been a roller coaster for real, bro. So I wish I could go back and do this shit all over. You
Right.
feel me?
So coming out of high school, your senior year, I know you went to a junior college, ASA New York. Did you have any other schools that wanted to offer you at that time, or was
Oh
it just
yeah,
a junior
yeah.
college?
I had plenty of offers, bro.
Okay.
D1 offers, bro. I
Uh-huh.
committed to New Mexico
Okay.
because they was showing the most interest. I had a good recruiter out there, Coach Carter. He was an old dude, but he believed in me, bro. It was on some stuff like, all right, I just hope a blessing come through and you be able to get qualified.
Yeah.
But I had like 15 offers, D1 schools. But Coach Burrows, he a smart man, bro. Cause junior colleges used to come to the school and he'll tell me in there to go talk to him. So I'm like, I ain't going to junior college. Like, I'm going D1.
Uh-huh.
But he knew what time it was with my grades and
Right.
test scores.
Uh-huh.
And he just like, he pretty much set me up to
Right.
be successful for real.
So, tell me, so how did you end up at ASA New York?
All right, so Coach Burrow had already sent like 2 or 3 guys to ASA. So he asked me, do I want to go? I'm like, well, do you think I should go? Because at this point, I'm listening to anything you tell me because you really like just changed my life for real. So he like, all right, go to ASA. I go to ASA. I'm like, I probably just turned, did I turn 18? I probably was 17, turning 18 in August. So I go to New York, bro. Listen.
So is ASA really like New York? Like,
Nah, we in downtown Brooklyn.
okay.
It's New York for
So
real.
it's different than Miami.
Bro, it's New York for real, bro.
This your
Like,
first time
never
there?
sleep, bro.
It was your first time there?
My first time there, bro. Like,
Okay.
probably the second time on the plane. I went to New Mexico before.
Okay.
So second time
And
on
you
the
did 2
plane.
years there?
What? ASA?
At ASA?
Yeah, I did
Okay,
2
so
years.
let's talk about your experience there.
So first thing first, I get on the plane, say bye to my old girl. I get on the plane, I get to New York. So I call the head coach. I'm like, Coach, I'm here. Coach, oh, he told me, all right, go to the front. There's some taxis out there. Get in the cab.
You
Get
got
in
your
the cab.
luggage and everything?
Get in the cab. It's gonna be like $28. So I'm like, all right, cool, man. I get in the cab. I'm thinking they finna be waiting for me with balloons and
Right.
everything. Oh, he's here. Give the cab the $28 and
Because you went on visits before this, though.
yeah, I want a D1 visit.
So
though.
you know how that is. They
I'm
treat
thinking they
you
finna
good.
roll me like treat me like a player.
Uh-huh.
Oh nah, boy. You get this man your $28 and you get in here. So all right, cool. I get in there. Feel me? Cause I come from the trenches, bro.
Right.
So ain't nothing too tough for me.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I'm here to play football. You feel
Right.
me? So I get I got my dogs done, covered my dogs from ghouls. But it's like 4 of us in one room, bro. 4 people in one room.
Just an
like
open
a room like this.
Uh-huh.
A room just like this.
Uh-huh.
A bunk bed over there, bunk bed over here. So it's 4 of us. We got a small refrigerator and a George Foreman girl for 2 years, bro. They gave me $100 a week. And I was the only one in that room
What money?
getting $100 a week because I was the only one on scholarship.
Okay.
But these are my dogs for real. So if I got it, they got it for
Right.
real. So and we just got through like that, bro. 4 years. There's people every day in JUCO, bro. What JUCO I went to, they leave every day, bro. Like, bro, I can't do it no more, bro. It's
They
over
just
with.
can't mental.
Like, I can't do it. I can't. It's over with.
So you
bro.
just walking there, you just see people packing their clothes and they
It's
out.
over with, bro. It's over with. It's over with. I'm like, damn. Dog.
So what made you like? How was you able to stick that out?
Going back to like Drew and Gerard and Ralph, bro. Like just being able to watch them on TV, cause Drew started as a true freshman at Louisville.
So when you was at JUCO, you was watching them,
yeah, I was watching them every
and
Saturday.
it motivated you.
Bro, I had to be on TV. This is what it's all about, being on TV at this point, bro.
Right.
Because I was just with them
Right.
at South Red.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, if they could do it, I could do it, bro. So I just my freshman year at ASA, I wasn't really taking it serious. It was
Did you start your freshman year?
I played on pass it down, on pass situations.
Okay.
So I wasn't really taking it serious. And I just wasn't taking it serious for real.
Did you enjoy New York?
No, I enjoyed New York. That's my
so you
biggest
was out
problem.
there. So you was out there doing,
No,
hanging out.
I was all over New York. I
Uh-huh.
love New York. They
So
got
you know
cheap
everything
food,
about. You know everything.
everything. I stayed in Manhattan, stayed in Staten Island, just enjoying my life, bro. With $100 a week, I don't know how I did it, but I did it for real.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So then let's talk about your last year at ASA New York. You know what changed and
Yeah, I
you
had a big
breakout season.
I had a big turning point at ASA. So my freshman year, I think it was, we had a bye week. We had a bye week my freshman year. So I told the guys, like, I'm like, yo, we finna go home. Like, it's bye week. we finna go home like for a whole week. We ain't going to practice. Like 15 of us went home, bro. No lie. I'll tell you no lie, bro. 15 of us went home. They cut everybody off the team except me, bro.
Why?
It's God, bro. Like, this is my story for real, bro. Like, they cut everybody except me, bro. They called me into the office. They're like, man, I just ain't gonna cut you. I don't know what it is about you, but I ain't gonna cut you. Like, I'm gonna give you another shot. And that's what turned everything around. That's when I got back in the weight room, got my shit together, bro. I'm like, man, I'm destined for greatness, bro. Like, I'm destined, bro. So that next year, my sophomore year, bro, it was just lights out, bro. Like, I couldn't be blocked, bro.
And you dominated. So you had a lot of sacks.
Yeah, I had about, college you get harder, so I had about 15.
Okay.
But every college coming through, they want to see me. 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 So that's what you really do it, fool. Like when the Nick Saban rolled in.
So when did you feel like, man, I can really play Division I now?
Nah, I been felt like that, bro. Like when Drew went, because you got to understand, like, I played with Drew and Artemis, so I'm like, if my dog could do it, I could do it. You feel me?
Right. So what made you chose Florida State?
Bro. So my old girl, I don't know if you know my mom, but she been supporting my whole football career. And she ain't see me play them 2 years out of New York. She ain't see me play not one time, bro. So it was like a no-brainer. And the crazy thing is, I was gonna go to Kansas University. Cause they were showing the most love. Like, they always say, go where they want you at. You feel me? So I'm like, I'm finna go to Kansas. They showing me too much love. So I'm downstairs in the dorm talking to the Kansas coach. Somebody text me. I forget who texted me. He like, Florida State just offered you. So I'm literally like, oh, I ain't gonna lie, but this coach need to go, but I gotta give him this phone. I gotta call my old girl, let her know what's going on. Like, boy, Florida State just offered, like.
And did they ever come to ASA to come see you?
Yeah, they came to see me a couple times.
Okay.
Because I was a late qualifier. I came in the summertime. So they used to always come check up on me and see how I was doing. And they treated me like a player the whole time. They went to my old girl job, Jimbo Fisher. When I wasn't even in Miami, they went to Miami to go see my mom.
Wow.
And that solidified everything. I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go. Yeah.
So let's talk about, now you get FSU. How was your first year? I mean, your junior year at FSU.
Well, my junior year, it was changing, bro. Cause D1 level, bro, like everything gotta be like a pinpoint.
Right.
With coaches, bro. Like ain't no more, this your team. No, you gonna do what these coaches tell you to do. Feel me? And I ain't never have it like that, like besides Coach Burrows. But when you get good, bro, in high school and college, and junior college, you don't gotta listen to nobody, bro. You feel me? Like you can do what you want to do, just as long as you get out there and make plays. You good. So at Florida State, everybody good. Everybody good, bro. Like everybody good. I go out there. I'm a D tackle. I play with first rounders: Timmy Jernigan, Eddie Goldman. Now, like, bro, these guys really, like, they know what they're doing for real. They know techniques and these things I ain't learned. I was just going off talent, you feel me? So it was a lot I had to learn, bro. So Coach Odell, like, he had patience with me for real, you feel me? So I just learned from the greats for real.
How far did you guys go your first year, your junior year?
What, at Florida State? What you mean?
Like, far as, like, did you guys go deep? Like,
we won a natty.
So
my first year at Florida State, we won the natty.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Did you play?
Yeah, I played every single game.
Wow, that's crazy.
I played every single game except the national championship game.
Who was the quarterback that year?
James Winston, yeah.
And Devontae Freeman was the running back?
Devontae Freeman, James Wilder. James Wilder was actually my roommate. So, yep.
Oh, so
Rashad Green.
So you played with all of
Kelvin
guys,
Benjamin,
man.
all of them, man. Like real.
So did it make you just want to up your game just seeing these guys, man? Did it make you just did that kind of like do something to you? Where like I can't.
I mean, bro. D1 every day, bro. Like you got to do what you got to do. Period. If you ain't doing what you got to do, you gonna be lost in the sauce. You feel me, bro? I literally played every game my junior year, bro. Coming from junior college, bro. We was definitely smoking people out. You feel me? But I was out there getting the exposure, getting the TV time. Like, bro, you know how it is being from down here. Well, you can make a shoe screen tackle, bro. Everybody for the post you like, bro, just not,
so
bro.
How did that feel, going to Florida State, having all this? You got the community behind you. When you got back down south to Goose, where you from,
man, them 2
on
years,
breaks and stuff like that.
Listen,
how
brother.
How did that feel knowing that, damn, you probably won't even know some people just coming up to you because they know that you playing at Florida State.
Man, them 2 years at Florida State, bro, that was the best 2 years of my life, bro. I'm 32 years old right now, bro. Them 2 years, 13 and 14, best 2 years of my life, bro.
Wow.
Just cause you like you said, you got kids looking up to you, bro. Everywhere you go, they just showing love, bro. Like I'm in the club, they just steady shouting me out, bro. It's just like everything, bro. It came with everything. And I made my mom, my dad happy for real, bro. My sisters and brothers, bro. Like I'll never like forget them moments, bro, because that was different for real, bro.
Let's
And people like they still talking about that to this day. Like it's been 2013, 14, so it's been over 10 years.
Not too many people from Goose make it that big, because I don't know nobody else from Goose that made it that big like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, back then, like that. But now, as the younger kids, now they starting to really do something now.
Yeah,
but
Goose definitely. I feel like
you
definitely trying to shake something.
You really Florida State national championship, playing with all those top dogs. Let's talk about your senior year. What? How was that at Florida? Your last year there?
So my senior year, I started like about 5 games. You feel me? It was like I was one of the leaders. Coach Jimbo Fisher, he loved me that year. But like it was just like, how can I say it? It just was. I had fun. I bust my ass, bro.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
I was getting my name called, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
You live and you learn, bro. Football gonna be there and gone the next day, bro.
Right.
So that's just how it went. I mean, we my senior year, I started like I say, like 5 games. We lost to Oregon in the first college football playoffs. So I had a good 2-year career at Florida State, bro. I ain't complaining.
Right. Let's talk about FSU versus Miami. Them rival games. You from Miami. You from the crib.
Yeah.
And I think you played one at Florida State and you played one down here in Miami. So which one you think was the biggest one that you just felt
me,
like?
Coming back to the crib, my senior year. And I was getting hella tick. You feel me? And I had a big play. I had a big play against Duke Johnson.
I remember I seen that video.
Bro, I'll never forget that play. Bro. Like, that's like the highlight of my career. And my dogs always tell me, bro, you always post that, bro. Like, bro, I'm proud of that, bro. I'm very proud of that. Like, it changed the game in my eyes.
Right. Like
a tackle for loss, 1st and 10. Tackle for loss is 2nd and 14. We done quiet the whole stadium. Like, yeah, so that was the highlight of my Florida State career, like, on the field, bro.
Did you have a lot of people that was from where you from come to the game and, come
support
I had,
you? Like, at this time, my nephew, my little brother, my brother, my sister, you got to make sure the family's straight first, you feel me? So, but I know everybody watching at the crib, you feel me?
They tuned
I know they watching,
you
bro.
You probably getting text messages before
man,
the
they
game.
Just dying that, like, just make one play, bro. Like,
did you turn people into Florida State fans just because you went there?
All my friends.
And they from Miami.
All my friends, bro.
So they even wasn't rocking with you on.
Bro, all my friends, like, since we've been kids, everybody been rocking with the U. I was a UM fan.
Right.
Man, these boys rocking garnet and gold. They rocking garnet and gold. And I love my friends to death for that. Like,
That's love. That's
they
love.
definitely show love.
That's what's up. So let's talk about legendary coach Jimbo Fisher. What type of impact did he play in your life at Florida State? What are some things that you learned from him? And what are some things that you can say, wow, he's really, this is why I know that he's legendary, besides winning football games?
Right. So Jimbo just a straightforward dude, bro. He going to tell you how it is, what he want out of you, and that's point blank period, bro. Great coach, great offense in the mind, bro. And you got to just take your hat off to him because just the work he put in, bro. Won a national championship. We was underdogs. Jimbo made that happen, you feel me? And he'll always tell everybody, like, trust the process. And, like, as a coach now, I say the same thing. Trust the process. It might look all bad right now, but just trust the process. Trust your coach, bro. You feel me? So Jimbo taught me a lot. A lot of stuff I be saying, like, in practice, telling the kids, I get it from Jimbo, bro. So, like, a good coach is – I'm just learning from a good coach. You feel me?
That's what's up. All right, so let's talk about your college days. And I see you tried out for the NFL, and let's talk about that. Just how was that moment, just being able to try out pro day? You get what I'm saying? Seeing that you preparing yourself for the NFL,
right.
How was that? How was that feeling?
Right, so I trained, my agent had us training in Houston. So I had like a 7-round grade. All right, so boom, I did the pro day. I think I did pretty good. So draft day come, I ain't get drafted. 3 days later, I had an opportunity to go to 3 rookie mini camps, which was the Raiders, the Jaguars, and Denver. So my agent decided that we're gonna go to Denver. All right, spent a couple days out there. Like my agent, by the way, my agent a good dude. Like I still talk to him to this day. So I'm like I'm leaning on my agent now. Whatever you tell me to do, that's what I'm gonna do. Period.
Right.
So I go out there to Denver for a couple days, and it was good exposure. You feel
Right.
me? It was good experience, by the way.
Right.
So I had good experience, but at the end of the day, I'm in front of every line. I'm Miami, you feel me?
Right.
I'm finna show y'all I want to be here, so I'm in front of every line. But at that point, bro, the NFL, all that don't mean nothing, bro. Like, you feel me? They just need you for a body right now. So I learned that, and that just what
So
it
do
was.
you feel that when they called you for to come out to the rookie camp, you already knew they wasn't gonna pick you? They just you
I
think
mean,
they
I
just
didn't
did
know that.
just
I didn't know
I
that.
mean, as now as you going
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
do you feel that was just set up for you to just come out there so they can just have guys? Like, do you
Most
feel
of the
that?
time, bro, it's for that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's for that. But
Uh-huh.
sometimes they do see like, oh, hold up, bro, who is this? Like, you feel me?
Right.
But that's just like,
And they just had you just doing drills, agility drills.
yeah, we was
and-
doing plays and everything. For watching film, like they had you doing everything. It wasn't
Uh-huh.
it wasn't no like no real tryout.
Right.
Like it was rookie minicamp. You feel me? So
Right.
we was doing real team stuff,
Okay.
everything.
Okay.
And I saw Peyton Manning.
Was
Like,
it a lot different from college? Like the things that y'all used to do at
no,
Florida State?
it was way laid back. Like
Okay.
Florida State was like
High
crazy.
intensity.
Yeah.
Okay,
everything.
okay. Just all right. Knowing that football didn't go as well as what you planned towards the end, because everybody goes to make it to the NFL, you know.
Mhm.
And these are some kids that's watching, you know, and reality set in for you. And I know that's tough because a lot of people felt how you felt. You know, there's a lot of guys in the world that put all their eggs in the basket. Is I'm going pro. I need to go pro. Sometimes things don't go the way that you want it to go. You know, how was that feeling, and how was you able to just respond to that, pick yourself back up, and just continue to move forward? Because some people get in a Great Depression, bro. They turn to drug, they turn to certain things, and they just can't bounce back from that.
Right. So, well, after my little career, bro, I was depressed. Like, I ain't gonna lie. But my depression ain't last long, bro.
Right.
It was like a couple months, and it's like
You just didn't want to do nothing.
nothing, bro. I stay in the crib, bro, and I'm an outside person for
Uh-huh.
sure, bro. Like,
Uh-huh.
I gotta be outside. I was in the crib, bro. Like,
Right.
But at the end of the day, you grown now, bro.
Uh-huh.
You gotta do what's like you a man for real,
Uh-huh.
bro. You gotta go out there and make some cheese.
Uh-huh.
Feel me, bro? So I just and my old girl always tell me like it's life now, real life now. So do what you gotta do. You feel me? So I just had to do what I had to do, and like Gerard Holliman too, he helped me get over it, bro, cause he was a Jim Thorpe winner, bro. And at this time he got drafted, bro, but he went 7th round. So I'm like, if Gerard went 7th round, maybe I don't belong in the league, bro. You feel me, bro? So it was little stuff like that I looked at, bro. So I'm like, man, the NFL just pick people, bro.
Uh-huh.
Feel me?
So what are some things that you can tell somebody right now that's maybe looking at this interview and maybe they just finished the league? And I mean, maybe they just finished college and they went to try out because you know draft pick is coming up and they don't get picked. So there may be a younger version of you going through some things that you went through. They looking at this video right now. They depressed. What are some things that you can tell them right now? Just some word of, you know, just
Yeah. I mean,
encouragement.
if that's your dream, like if that's your dream, you want to play in the NFL, chase it, bro. Like I thought I loved the game, Keon. You feel me, bro?
Right.
I thought I loved the game, bro. I ain't really love the game of football, bro. Feel me?
why do you feel that you didn't?
Cause like it was nights like in college, bro. I used to go out like every weekend. I'm on the scene, bro. Then you got people like Jameis, like studying film. You got people like Timmy Jernigan in the weight room. You feel me? These people love the game. They know they why. You feel me? And they taking it serious. I wasn't taking it serious at the time. You feel me? So you got to know your why. Even little kids, bro, like playing on the park. You got to know your why. You got to know why you out here. I ask my kids every time, "What's your why?" You know what they always say? Guess what they say?
What is it?
Nah, cause I just love the game. That's the worst answer you could give me. Don't tell me you love the game. I love it. I thought I loved it. You think you love the game right now? You don't love the game. You gotta give me your why. Why you play this sport? Why you out here? What you want to get your mama out of the project? These type of answers I want to know. Like,
Right.
Coach, I want to get my mama out of the project.
Right.
That's type of like you feel me? I want to hear them type of answers.
Uh-huh.
So I'll tell them like that ain't good enough for me. Loving the game ain't good enough for me, bro. Cause I love the game when I was your age, and where it got me. Feel me? Not saying I'm just this.
Right. No,
like,
I get what you're
yeah,
saying,
you
though,
feel
but it
me,
didn't
bro?
get you where you
It
wanted to
ain't
go.
get me where I wanted to go. You feel me? So
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to change the whole narrative with these kids. for
Right.
real.
So speaking about kids, you know, let's jump into that. You know, we know that you are a youth coach, now a high school coach. Congratulations, South Day
Appreciate you,
Buccaneers. You know, defensive line coach. Hey, listen, whoever is a defensive player, I'm telling you guys right now, man. Coach Jit, Desmond Holland, man. Listen, you need to go check out South Dade Buccaneers, man. One of the top guys coming out of Miami-Dade County. If you don't believe me, all you gotta do is Google him. Won a national championship, played at Florida
They
State
ain't even
University.
gotta do all that, bro. They
And
just ask people in the
just
neighborhood.
ask people in the neighborhood. Listen,
Yeah.
man, because if I had a son that's in high school right now, he will be playing with Coach Desmond Holland because I know what he did. I watched him and seeing the growth and seeing what he did, and a Michael Jordan story, like he say, man, because
Appreciate that,
a
bro.
lot of people can't go through that fire what he went through. Only played really 1 year of high school football. Only really played 1 year of junior college, and he could have went to any college to go play football, but he wanted to go to the best school in the country, and he competed and he played. So what inspires you to want to be a football coach?
So around this time, bro, I'm hanging out in Goobs every day, bro. I'm at the gambling house. I'm just chilling. I'm being Jit, you feel me? I'm back to being Jit, you feel me? Still in the neighborhood, still a good dude. I'm just being Jit. I'm working at Home Depot. And Coach Telly, you know Coach Telly?
Yeah.
Coach Telly will stop by the gambling house every day, bro. Like, Coach Jit, come coach with me, please. Like, he'll say, Jit, come coach with me, please. I'm like, where you coaching at? Gould. Bro, I ain't coaching at Gould. Bro, you tripping. Like, I played at Palmetto. Feel me? But I'm from Gould. But my mama ain't never let me play for Gould. You feel me? So I'm like, man, I'll play that Palmetto. I'm coaching at Palmetto if I coach. But he won't stop, bro. He won't stop. Still to this day, that's my big homie, bro. You feel me? Like, I salute him every time, bro. Like, I give him his flowers. Like, bro, you really got Coach Jit out here doing good things in the community.
That's great.
So he used to come every day, bro. Like, he'll get off work, stop by the gambling house, come coach with me. I'm like, man, let me go out there and check it out. Like, I'm like, let me go check the kids out. And you know how it is when you get around the kids. You're like, oh, I'll be back tomorrow. It's over with.
So what made you fall in love with it?
Just being out there with the kids, bro, knowing I could impact lives, bro. You feel me, bro? Like, knowing I could get these kids where I've been to, bro. You feel me? Because that's what it's about, bro. I tell people all the time, bro. Like, now I'm on the high school level, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm not finna try to recruit y'all kids, bro. All us here do the same thing, bro. You feel me? Help kids get to the next level. You feel me?
I agree.
So that's why I fell in love with Little League. Is just different, though, bro. Like I say, I try to help these kids, like, find their why early.
And do you see the younger you when you look at these kids like, damn, I remember when I was really
Nah,
like
definitely,
that.
bro. And some of them, it be words, bro. Like, damn, you went through that, bro. You, what, 9 years old? Damn, your uncle just got a elbow, a life sentence, bro. You 9 years old. You used to be with him every day. Like, damn, bro. Like, damn, that's going on in your house? Like, so it be stories like that, bro. You know how many times, I know you're a coach, too, so you done had a little side conversation with a kid, and you just start tearing up, like damn, I gotta help this kid out, bro. Like, I can't let him fail. You feel me? So I got probably like 10 of them kids right now, like who I can't let fail, bro. Like, they gotta go to school and get out of Goulds or Perrine or Florida City. Like, they gotta get out of here, bro. You feel me?
That's major.
So that's why I do it, bro. I don't do it for some coaches do it for the hype. Like,
yeah.
That's why you don't see me on like the sports page no more.
See you,
Bro, I do it for a totally different reason, bro. Because I used to get caught up in that page, bro. But it's like I'm arguing with people who ain't never do nothing for the community. It's not even about playing, bro. It's like, bro, you ain't do nothing for the community for real, bro. Like, kids don't know you for real, bro. Like, you want all the glory for real.
But you on the internet, on Facebook.
Yeah, you on the internet trying to get likes, bro. Like, you trying to get likes for real.
Right.
I'm really trying to change lives.
I remember when they clowned me from saying real coaching, and
bro,
I got so much backfire from that, and I'm just like, y'all don't even know why I'm saying real coaching.
That's but Keon, that's why, like, if you look back right now at yourself doing that, you just don't respond, bro. Because what you doing for these kids, bro, a lot of people won't be doing, bro. You feel me, bro? And I salute you for that, bro.
Right.
Just,
I appreciate that.
Let them talk, bro. like, I know they got so much to say about me going to South Dade, bro. Because I done told the whole coach, I done told every school.
But it seems like you done got support, like a lot of support from the community. Like, you know.
Ain't gonna lie, bro. The community show love, bro. And I seen it, bro. When I posted that picture, bro, and everybody just congratulated me, bro, like, I got some love in the community,
and I think
bro.
that fits you, man, and just having a kid, any parent that's having a kid, and they know you're a good dude, I feel like they'll feel comfortable, like, I'm finna send my son to South Dade just because I know Jit gonna make sure he's straight.
Yeah.
I know he gonna develop him, man.
And then we got a great coaching style, man. You know, me, Coach Burrows, Naquan, Jeremiah, like, these are my little bros, man. I used to hit the weight room with them. Coach Pat, he one of the greatest down here, man. Like, I don't think he get his flowers like he's supposed to, bro.
Nah,
he one of the greatest, bro.
Nah, Pat know what he's doing.
Like, my first year coaching, that was the head coach.
Right.
At Gould Park, he was the head coach.
No, Pat amazing, man, because my first year coaching high school football, I coached at South Red, believe it or not.
South Red?
I coached with Cedric Irvin one year.
Yeah.
Pat was there. We went out of town, played in Washington D.C., played the school in D.C. So I watched Pat, and I see how much he really loved the game.
I
Like
love the game.
Pat got like 8 kids staying out to his house.
Bro.
Shout out to Tisha too. I'm talking about.
Definitely,
They
bro. Hey,
really love
hey,
the
you
kids.
know what's going
like,
on for real,
like
bro.
kids homeless don't got nowhere to stay, and he
Yeah,
really
bro.
like taking them
Yeah.
in, feeding them, making sure they're good.
Yeah.
Tisha cooking for the whole team. We out of town. I didn't. She got her own plane ticket and came out of
Yeah,
town with
bro.
us to Washington D.C.
Nah,
So
Tisha
I
and Pat,
know,
bro,
listen,
they-
so I know them two together. They gonna make South Dade amazing
Yeah.
because of just what they bring to the
They
program.
the goats, and they don't get their flowers either, bro. Like
Mhm.
both of them, like I ain't even know Miss Tisha, bro.
Yeah, I know, man.
But
listen.
both of them need their flowers, bro. Cause, bro, I seen Pat win the championship with nobody, not even me. I'm like, man, Pat don't got no chance to win the championship. This little league,
Right.
I'm like, he ain't got no chance of winning this shit, bro. Like, Pat won the championship. That's when I had to, hey, bro, you one of them ones for
That's
real.
what's
bro.
up. That's what's up. He coaching for real.
Yeah, he doing what he supposed to do for real, bro. No cap.
That's what's up, man. Let's talk about Little League football and how did the game change from when you played back in the day until now? What do you feel like the biggest difference?
The biggest difference for real, Keon, is like social media for real, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't
like,
like
like,
that
it's
back in the
the same thing, bro. It's the same answer. Like grown man, bro, want the glory, bro. They want to be kids' friends, bro. Like it's the same thing, bro. Like I don't want to get too deep into it, bro, because
Uh-huh.
it's the same thing. I don't want to make people feel like I'm talking about them. But if you want to be a little league coach, bro, take it serious, bro. You can't come to practice Tuesday and Wednesday, bro.
Gotta
Don't
be
coach.
committed.
If you can only come to practice Tuesday and
you
Wednesday,
gotta
don't
be
coach.
committed. You gotta
My
be committed.
listen, bro. My whole coaching career, Little League, bro, I probably missed 3 days, bro. I coached Little League football for probably 8 years.
Because you know them kids need you. You feel like you missing, you letting them down.
Exactly,
like,
bro.
That stuff really do something
And that
to you.
really,
You gonna
like,
make
bro,
it happen.
My last year coaching, it really drained me though, bro. You feel me? Like with Coach Knight, like shout out to Coach Knight too, man. I love Coach Knight. But only me and Coach Knight bringing kids to practice, bro. Like
And the other guys, they just there just to be there. They don't even, and when you get to practice, they not even trying to help and coach kids.
Yeah.
They just standing around,
Bro.
but they want to be a part of something.
I
That's
was
it.
going through that like my whole coaching
just wanna
career.
be a part of
I'm
something.
putting all I got into this thing, bro. I'm going home every day
Trust
with
me,
my
I know.
lady. I'm giving my lady like an hour talking.
And you-
I'm dozing
because
off.
you going home late.
Bro, I'm
You
tired.
working
Then
all
I gotta
day,
work
then
in the
leave the
morning.
phone.
Yeah,
Trust
bro.
me, I
So
know how
I
it
was really
is.
finna take this year off.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I'm taking this year off, bro. I'm finna chill. I'm finna
Uh-huh.
chill with the fam, my lady,
Uh-huh.
bro. We finna just chill. We gonna watch games on Saturday, Friday night. But hey, God had a different plan for me, bro.
Hey man, I think that's good what you're doing, man, because the people need that. This episode, this podcast is called Real Coaching, and what does the real coaching mean to you?
Real coaching has been, first of all, you gotta be reliable, bro. You gotta be reliable, bro. Like all my coaches I done had, bro, like they ain't never miss days. So that's why I don't miss days. Also, real coaching is, bro, you gotta understand kids. You feel me? That's why. And like I coach parts like Ghouls, Palmetto, cause they the parts I grew up under. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
Like I know you coach at KBG, right?
Yeah,
So you at KBG, which I don't knock you for that, but
right,
I can't see myself coaching at KBG. You feel me?
right.
Cause I want to help the kids in my community, bro. Like and Ghouls, bro, is the Village and Chocolate City. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
Right in the middle is Ghouls Park.
Uh-huh.
So I gotta help these kids, bro. You feel me? Some of them kids can't get to KBG. You feel me?
No, I agree.
I know you want all the kids from Ghouls, but some of them can't make it.
But let me tell you why I do what I do and why KBG.
Yeah, nah. Everybody got their reasons,
So,
bro.
and this is not the down talk, the communities, because I come from that. You feel me? I come from the hood.
No, I
I come
definitely
from
know
the
that,
trenches.
bro. For sure.
Little brother shot and killed. My brother been in jail since he was 15. I come from that. And everybody got a different side, And me, knowing what the hood can do to you,
Mhm.
okay, I went to Gulliver. And I know what Gulliver did to me. And I know the resources that Gulliver did for me to get me where I am today.
Yeah.
So if I know that on the other side, there's some resources that can really help you get you where you at.
All right.
Sometimes in the hood, they don't really have the proper resources to
Right.
get you there. So if I'm able to bring these kids from out the hood
Mm-hmm.
and take them to KBG so they can see a different light, a different environment, because this is a different world from what we see every day.
Yeah.
And maybe that can help them. Maybe they start to get new friends, friends taking them over to their homes and they get different resources. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that's why I do what I do. You know, and I got some type of backlashes for that as well. Oh man, you taking the kids from the hood, man. You taking to these
They
people.
still kids at the end of
And
the
I'm
day,
just like,
bro.
they still kids at the end of the day. We still doing what we supposed to do, teach the kids, coach the kids. But the reason why I'm doing it this way is because sometimes you don't need to be in that. I grew up in that. I come from that.
Right.
That
And
ain't
there's
get
a lot of kids that want to get out of it so bad, bro.
but they don't know how. They don't know
Yeah.
a coach that can get them out of that. I
Right.
didn't know how to get out of that. I
Right.
felt like if I didn't go to Gulliver, bro, I'm being real. And I was always driven. I was always a
Yeah.
grinder. But if I would have stayed at South Miami, where I come from, same deals who I went to school with, I probably would never been none because I would have been a product of my environment.
Right.
Skipping school,
Yeah.
going to school late,
Yeah.
not taking school serious. You get what I'm saying? Doing all type of crazy stuff. I ain't even hit the weight room, do none of that stuff when I was at South Miami. But when I got to Gulliver, I saw all these other people doing certain things. I started doing certain things. I started learning how to talk. I started learning. So that's why I kind of take the kids and I went to KBG and I did that and I saw a difference, you know. But
Right.
then you get some people like, oh, I'm from Goose, I'm from Perrine, man. I ain't leaving that, man. I'm like, bro, you gotta get out of that mentality,
Right.
bro. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, you know, if you want to go somewhere in life, bro, you gotta get out of that
You gotta
bubble.
leave one day.
You got to leave
Yeah.
one day. You had
Yeah.
to leave Goose, Florida, where you
Yeah.
from, and you had to blossom. You had to figure out different things and stuff like that. But you, 1 in a million. A lot of people can't do what you do, bro.
Mhm.
A lot of people
Nah,
can't
bro,
go to
listen,
JUCO
bro.
and survive in that
Bro,
type
listen.
of environment.
Bro, my mama tell me, like, when I was in school, my mama say, I never thought you would go to college yet. Like, this is what I'm up against, bro. Like, not even, because I was never, like, a bad kid, like, like police-wise, like, just like to play a lot, bro,
Right.
have fun with my friends. But
Uh-huh.
college, me seeing college was like me seeing Alabama from right here where I'm at, bro. I never seen it, bro. I ain't never nobody in college. I ain't know nobody in college my whole life,
Wow,
bro.
that's amazing, man.
My whole life, like playing football wise, I never knew nobody, bro. Nobody. Like you had Frank Gore.
Right.
Like you had people out the Grove, bro.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I didn't know anybody from my neighborhood to go to college, bro. They play football,
That's
bro.
what's up,
My
man.
first person I ever knew is Ralph. And he 1 year older than me, bro. Feel me?
And you the light, man. I appreciate what you're doing, man. Listen, man, it's amazing what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? And I want you to keep doing what you're doing because the kids really lead you. You get what I'm saying? And when I saw your post on Facebook that you coaching at South Dade, I was like, dang, I didn't even know he wanted to be a high school coach. If I knew that, man, I would have reached out to him. I would have got him where I am. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you're doing a great job, man. I love what you're doing. All y'all boys doing. I saw all the coaching staff that's at South Dade. I think that's a dream team. I'm being honest with you, man. I love what y'all doing.
They gonna figure out something later.
And one thing I've learned from coaching is every kid deserves a chance to grow. Meaning that if you're sorry, it don't matter, man. Every kid deserves that opportunity, man. Because if you don't get a chance, how are you gonna grow? And that goes in life, where it's not just about football, but in work, in reality. Okay, you working at this job, you got this position, but you want a different position. How you gonna get that position? You need an opportunity, you need a chance. Oh, this person probably got fired or let go. Now it's your opportunity to grow. You get what I'm saying?
You gotta
So
stay
things
ready,
like that.
so you ain't gotta get ready.
Exactly.
Bro.
You get what I'm saying? But listen, we about to end this thing, man. I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. Real Coaching Podcast, Coach Jit, Desmond Holland, man. South Dade Buccaneers. Are you coaching youth football this year? No.
Oh no, yet.
Okay,
I done told a couple people, so
Okay.
you will have to see later.
Okay, all right. But listen, man, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Huge blessings, man. Before we close out, do you got anything to say?
Appreciate you for having me, man. I done seen the names that you had on this podcast, and I just feel blessed to be sitting in the seat, bro. Because you done had intro roll, like Trey done sat right here. You heard? You like that's different, bro.
Yeah.
And I just appreciate that just for you recognizing me, bro. You feel me, bro? Because there's a lot of people doing podcasts and they just act like, damn, Coach Jit ain't. You feel me?
Man, I see.
So hats off to you for recognizing
you,
me.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? Like I seen all the great things that you did, and I'm like, man, I gotta bring him on, man, because like you said, you're a neighborhood hero, man, from down south. If anybody know about down south, anybody know about football, like you paved the way out of nobody. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have a silver spoon. Like you really out there.
I had a lot of kids
out
looking
the mud.
up to me.
You
bro.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, hey, man, shouts out to you, man. Keep doing what you thing, man. I appreciate you.
Nah, for sure, bro.
All day, bro.
All day.
Good.